Hey y'all, happy Monday. I wanted to jump on really quick. I've been running today. And I don't mean physically running, like jogging for exercise. I've been running today because, well, that's just how my day ended up. Sometimes our days may not go the way that we want them to go. But I want to remind you that in the midst of what seems like it's not working out for your good, to use the power of your words. So that is our focus this week. We are talking about envision this month and how we see ourselves. Be careful that your words do not betray what you say you believe. So often when we're changing our mindsets and teaching our thoughts to travel a different neural pathway, we often can speak things out of habit and all of those things. Sorry guys about all the shaking of the video, but my little thingy in my car, I have to replace it today. It decided to go to phone holder heaven. So anyway, we have to remember that when we're walking through things, that it doesn't matter what it looks like, what it feels like, that we must speak life. And then we have to also know and remember that our words have power to change the situation. So don't always settle for what you see or what you've been told. I remember a couple months back, I needed to go into the bank, and I went into my bank, and I needed a form signed as I was submitting some documentation to become a vendor and a contractor for some state agencies in the state that I live. And so they basically just needed the bank to sign off and say, hey, this bank account belongs to By His Direction Enterprises LLC. And the minute I walked in, this woman came from behind the counter, and she's like, what do you want? What do you need? And I said, oh, okay, well, I need you to fill out this form verifying that I'm the owner of this account. And she's like, I can't do that for you. And she goes, I can't verify that you are who you say you are. I said, you can verify using my ID, and you can verify using my debit card for the account that I own that's here. You can look all those things up and then verify that the numbers I wrote are actually owned by this company. And here is proof that I am the sole owner of this company. So I spoke all these things. I'm saying that because this woman came out aggressive, telling me she wasn't going to do what I needed her to do. And though she was telling me she wasn't going to do it, she was walking towards her desk and calling me to come with her. So the enemy will show up sometimes and bring opposition, not just obstacles, but there's a difference between an obstacle and an opposition. An obstacle is something that, hey, it happens and it's just there and you gotta deal with it and make some adjustments. And opposition is something that is spiritual in nature. The enemy is pushing and trying to stop and block you. Well, speak, because as a child of God, you have the power and authority to do so. So speak life. Use the power of your words today, this week, and for the rest of your life to produce exactly what God has told you what's going to happen. And I like to say it like this: I'm going to keep saying what he says until I see what he says. So this week, use your words, use them for good. Speak life over you, your business, your family, your ministry, your marriage, your everything, and watch what God does next. God bless you and have the most amazing week.